And so 80% of our income disappeared within 2 weeks, and that just completely destroyed the business.
What do people need to know about you to formulate an idea of the type of work and business that you've done in the past that kind of led you to EOS or led you to whatever you're doing today?
What do they need to know about me? I have a very, very interesting career. I started off as a biochemist and food technologist, and so I've worked in laboratories and then worked my way up through sales and marketing, and then into GM roles and CEO roles. I've managed some pretty large businesses. So I've had a family business, 4 different families involved in the business, 220 staff, and I was their integrator or general manager. So I've managed to manage multiple shareholders as well as a very large team. And I've also run my own businesses. I've had a couple of great successes and a couple of really miserable train wreck failures.
I really want to hear about the train wrecks.
So that put pretty simply, the first one was a case of I had a very successful IT and tech development company, which we merged in with another company. Didn't do due diligence very well. I didn't even understand what due diligence was. I just knew that I loved the guys I was working with. I could see some synergies. We kind of merged the businesses together. Turns out that there was a whole lot of stuff hiding under the carpet that I had no idea about. And we also had we had one major client over in the US that was 80% of our business. And so we hadn't sort of spread our risk amongst other things. And so we uncovered all these things that were under the carpet that were pretty destroying in terms of the business, but we felt we could recover from it. We now knew what they were. We knew how we could actually turn it around. And then the major client pulled the pin. And so they said, we don't want to work with you anymore. And unfortunately, our contract, there was a 2-week notice period. And so 80% of our income disappeared within 2 weeks. And that just completely destroyed the business. So that was the first time. Lots of lessons to be learned from that in terms of a whole range of things. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Make sure you do your homework before you run a business.